The sad story titled, "What Would Spider-Man Do?" explores a deep truth. Even Spider-Man, despite his bravery and strength, can't rescue everyone. The story revolves around a young Spider-Man fan who shows incredible courage during a showdown between Spider-Man and armed attackers. In a tragic twist, he takes a bullet intended for Spider-Man. Swiftly, Spider-Man rushes him to the hospital, his life hanging by a fragile thread. In the chaos of the hospital emergency room, Spider-Man's desperation fills the air. He watches helplessly as doctors struggle to save the boy's life, the passing hours feeling like an eternity. Later, alone in the darkness of his home, Peter's tears flow freely. He replays the events, guilt gnawing at him, blaming himself for the terrible outcome. MJ, his partner, enters the room, worried about his solitude. Peter's response is simple yet heavy with emotion. Today, a child got hurt because of him. He recounts the incident, a clash with small-time criminals, something Spider-Man has dealt with countless times. But this time, a brave young stranger's actions intervene. Amid the chaos, a gunshot rings out, finding its mark in the boy. Peter's usually swift reflexes fail him, unable to prevent the tragedy. The notion that he brings suffering to those around him haunts him. The boy's hospital bed becomes a painful symbol of his perceived curse. Peter seeks solace by visiting the boy, his guilt weighing heavily on him. He confesses his desire to trade places with the courageous young soul. Sitting beside the boy, Peter's monologue is interrupted by the boy's parents' arrival. Tensions escalate as the father blames Spider-Man for his son's fate. Peter accepts the blame, sinking deeper into guilt's shadows. Later, Peter is called to the boy's room by the parents. He attempts to console the boy, but his words are tinged with self-loathing. The boy, wise beyond his years, sees through Peter's act. He shares his own admiration for Spider-Man, sparked by witnessing a daring rescue as a child. The boy's unshakable faith in Spider-Man as a symbol of strength and unwavering hope resonates. He insists that Peter, and Spider-Man by extension, is a true hero. Their conversation takes a tragic turn as the boy convulses, slipping into cardiac arrest. Doctors rush to save him as Peter watches, utterly powerless. Days crawl by, marked by a heavy grief. In the cemetery, the boy's parents approach Peter. Their son, Tommy, left an envelope for Spider-Man, a comic he had crafted. The title, "What Would Spider-Man Do?" captures his enduring belief in Spider-Man's heroism. In solitude, Peter opens the envelope, discovering the heartfelt comic Tommy created. Reading it, it says, "Spider-Man is the greatest hero and always does what's right. He doesn't care about the odds or how impossible the fight. He isn't always perfect and isn't always smart. But Spidey knows I have his back because I listen to my heart. Even if he falls, he always gets back on his feet. He's taught me how to be a hero and to never accept defeat. So when I'm feeling sad and I don't know what to do, I close my eyes and say out loud, 'What would Spider-Man do?'" After reading the comic Tommy wrote, Peter says thanks to Tommy and that he owes him one. And with this, our story comes to an end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our future content.